What's up, and welcome to the No Bullshit Manifestation Show. I'm your host, Kat Kozad, manifestation expert, money mindset and fulfillment coach, and multiple six-figure entrepreneur. Come sit with me while I spill the real tea on what it's like to practice using intentional manifestation, demystify all of the woo-woo and confusing bullshit that comes along with creating the life of your dreams, and give you a realistic view of what it's like to be on a personal, spiritual, and professional growth journey. The goal of this podcast is to support and guide you towards manifesting all of your dreams, shed light on the things that people are too scared to talk about, and encourage you to become the person who gets to have it all, be it all, and do it all. I am so happy you are here. Let's fucking do this thing. What's up, loves, and welcome back to another episode of the No Bullshit Manifestation Show. Today, we're going to be talking about upgrading your wealth frequency, and understanding your wealth frequency is so important if you are wanting to attract and manifest more money into your life. So to kick this off, let's talk about what wealth frequency even is. So your wealth frequency is the inherent energy that you carry surrounding money, wealth, abundance, luxury, etc. So all of us hold natural vibrations to everything in our lives. And when it comes to your wealth frequency, it is the natural energy that you carry surrounding that thing. And when you are wanting to manifest more money into your life, it's important for you to upgrade your wealth frequency, because that is going to naturally allow you to attract and manifest more money into your life, because that natural set point of attraction, wherever it's at for where your wealth frequency is, just gets higher and higher and higher, which makes it easier and easier and easier for you to attract and manifest that money into your life, because it's not something that you're constantly having to work towards or hustle for, or any of these old bullshit limiting beliefs that so much of society teaches and preaches us to have. It's really just this natural state of being, because you have done the initial and the underlying work to heal that relationship with money and up your wealth frequency from doing that, and then how to continue to go to greater and greater levels and continue to do the work to release all limitations that are holding you back from being in the highest possible vibration when it comes to your wealth frequency. So within this, something really important to know and understand is that when it comes to money, money is a symbol of value. Money is a unit and a measurement of value. So way back in the day, this unit and this value of money was seen as like trading goats for metal, trading milk for grain, trading different things in order to receive something else. And so nowadays, it is actually exchanging money. So exchanging, it used to be a lot more cash. Now everything's more so online with like credit cards, contactless, whatnot. But it's handing over the cash, handing over the money, swiping the credit card in value exchange for some sort of product, service, whatnot to receive by you giving that value exchange. So money, again, I want to say, is a symbol. It is a unit of value. And what that means for you in your life when you're wanting to upgrade your wealth frequency, that means what you need to do to up and upgrade your wealth frequency is to value yourself. Value yourself more and value yourself in ways that you are not valuing yourself right now, so that you can continue to up that wealth frequency and easily and naturally start to attract and manifest more money, more abundance, more luxury, wealth, whatever it is that you desire into your life with so much more ease. So the world teaches us a very backwards perception of money and a very backwards perception of what is valuable. And this moves people further away from what is actually valuable to them as human beings and to their lives. So what I mean by this is that the world teaches us that what is valuable is working your ass off, hustling day in and day out, compromising on different things in your life in order to reach greater success at work, having to put your self-care and your wants and your needs to the side in order for you to accomplish some sort of project or reach some sort of money goal. The world teaches and preaches that script, and that is a bunch of bullshit. That is not value, and that is not you valuing yourself. Because if you are choosing to value yourself, you would prioritize yourself. You would put yourself first. You would do the self-care. You would put time aside in your day every single day to do something that brings you joy. You would dive deeper into the healing work and releasing the limitations that are holding you back from living the life that you want to have. You would prioritize your relationships. You would prioritize your health. You would do all of these different things that bring value to your life on a day-to-day basis over what the world and what these societal scripts have handed to you as what is valuable. So in my own life, this is something that I have seen, and it's been so fucking incredible to watch my wealth frequency get greater and greater and higher, and what has manifested because of that in terms of my finances. And so back when, way before doing the inner work and before understanding what intentional manifestation was, I was in this exact same position that I'm talking about of what the world teaches us as a perception of value and money. And I would work my ass off. I worked day in and day out in restaurant jobs to make money, and by then making money feel valuable because I felt as though that's what I needed to do. And when I started to heal my relationship with myself and with money, I really started to understand and see that that is not value. That is me compromising my own well-being and my health and my energy and so many things in my life at the expense of receiving money and doing what the world and what society traditionally tells us we have to do. And then once I had healed my relationship with money, done the inner work, invested in mentorships, and really done the inner work to release so many of these limitations, I now see value as me prioritizing my wants and my needs first, prioritizing my health, prioritizing what food I'm putting in my body, how I'm moving my body, what products I'm putting in my hair, putting on my skin, all of those different things, as well as the clothes that I wear, the experiences that I have on a day-to-day basis, the people that I talk to, the mentorships that I choose to invest in, the ways that I can expand myself and step into what the next level version of me and what the highest and greatest version of myself would desire for me right here and right now. That has created so much value in my life and has allowed me, through really prioritizing those things first, to climb up in terms of my value and put me in such a higher frequency with my wealth frequency, because I'm genuinely showing up for myself on a day-to-day basis. I'm genuinely showing myself that love, that care, that attention, and that is value. So what can you do to start to upgrade your wealth frequency. What I encourage you to start with is working through your limiting beliefs that you have about yourself and start to build unwavering confidence, unwavering worth, and unwavering knowing inside of yourself. Because at the end of the day, you are the most important person in your life. If you've listened to the podcast, you've heard me say this a bajillion times, but like, you are the most important person in your life. Your employer isn't going to put you first. The things that the world has told you that you need to do to get ahead aren't going to put you first. Nobody's going to put you first if you don't put yourself first. So choosing to put yourself first, making yourself the highest and greatest priority, the number one thing on your to-do list every single day, is going to reflect in that energy exchange in terms of value towards yourself. And through that value towards yourself, then raise your wealth frequency and start to help you magnetize more abundance and more money into your life. And in addition to this, learning how to fully trust yourself. Learning to release the doubt and the limitations that have held you back from fully trusting yourself and trusting in your power, because we all have these inner guidance systems inside of us that are constantly trying to tell us what move to make, what aligned action to take, what is going to give us the greatest return on whatever it is that we desire in our life, what is the path of least resistance to get to the things that we desire, what our soul is here to do. But because, once again, our world and these societal scripts have told us otherwise, we as humans have gotten so far away from our own inherent power and our own inherent knowing and inner guidance. And when you can reconnect with that inner guidance inside of yourself and release the doubt and release the limitations, that puts you into such a position of value and strength and power inside of yourself, which again then raises your wealth frequency and allows you to naturally start to attract and manifest more money, more wealth, more abundance into your life. And one of the quickest and easiest ways that I've seen for myself and for the women I work with to increase their wealth frequency and to really shift the vibration in which they are carrying themselves in is investing in yourself. Doing the things that you know you want to do that are going to expand you, that are going to challenge where you're at right now and help you break old patterns so that you can be in alignment with the highest and greatest version of yourself, and doing those things that you maybe haven't allowed yourself to do in the past because of the fear of spending the money, because of the fear of whatever it may be changing. And really recognizing that when you allow yourself to invest in yourself in some sort of way, whether that be through mentorship, whether that be through getting the apartment that you really want versus the apartment that you think you can afford, whether that be getting a quote unquote reliable old car versus the car that you actually want for yourself, whether that be buying that outfit that makes you feel like a fucking goddess versus what's practical. Like, those are how you show yourself value. When you value yourself, you will go for what you want versus what you think you should do. When you value yourself, you will say, everything that I desire is available to me, versus feel as though you cannot have those things because of money or because of the fear of people picking on you, judging you, having opinions about what you're doing. When you truly value yourself, you will go for what is in alignment with your inner guidance system and within like your soul. So truly knowing that investing in yourself in some sort of way, investing in your health, your wealth, your mindset, your energy, your emotions, whatever it may be, is one of the most powerful ways for you to create this transformation inside of your wealth frequency, because that is you proving to yourself, proving to your subconscious mind that you value yourself. And through proving to yourself that you value yourself, your subconscious mind is going to start to latch onto that and understand that that is something that is safe for you and something that just gets to become part of the new normal. So one thing that happens inside of our subconscious mind is that our subconscious minds are essentially, the way that I like to see it, are scales. So if you're watching this video, you'll be able to see me actually do this, but otherwise, visualize a scale with like old school scales with like baskets on both sides and then a pole running down the middle that has the baskets coming off of it. And when you put something on one side of the basket, it's going to weigh that side down and lift the other side up. So every single time you are in the position with your actions, your beliefs, your behaviors, whatnot, that you are saying, no, I can't have this because of money, then you are essentially placing a rock or something heavy in the side of the basket that is scarcity, and you are weighing that side down, and you are confirming to your subconscious mind that you live in scarcity. This is something that you must do because the subconscious mind is always saying yes to you, and your subconscious mind is then always looking for evidence to prove what you're saying is true to be true in your life. It will work in the back burner, and it will look for evidence to continue to confirm, like, yeah, you don't have the money. You can't have that thing. It doesn't make sense. X, Y, and Z. And so the more that you do that, the more you're going to be stuck in a scarcity mindset that doesn't allow you to fully value yourself and value money and or lift your wealth frequency to the position that you want it to be. Whereas when you choose to value yourself unconditionally and say yes to the things that you want, to the things that you desire most in your life, then instead of placing something in the scarcity side of the scale, you're going to place something in the abundance side. You're going to place something in the wealth side, the side of more than enough. So then that your subconscious mind will recognize, I do value myself. I can have whatever it is that I desire. I do invest in myself. I choose to prioritize myself in these kinds of ways. Yes, I can. And because of that, then that's going to weigh down that side of the basket. That's going to become the dominant thought pattern and therefore the beliefs. And we then attract and manifest what we believe with absolute certainty into our lives. And you will, again, raise your wealth frequency up to a higher and greater place and start to naturally attract and manifest more things into your life to continue to confirm that you do get to be abundant and that you do value yourself in that kind of way. And you can have whatever you want because all of our beliefs are self-fulfilling prophecies. So whether you are saying to yourself, no, I can't, not enough, I can't buy X, Y, and Z because of the money, I can't afford that, whatever, then that is going to be the self-fulfilling prophecy that you will continue to play out over and over and over again until you make the intentional and deliberate shift into an abundance mindset of, yes, I can, there's more than enough, I value myself, and therefore I am worthy of this thing. And by doing those things, continuing to circulate that abundance energy into your life and play out this self-fulfilling prophecy of abundance and value. So, little tangent there, but what I'm saying is that when you choose to invest in yourself in the ways that you actually truly want to, then you are going to shift that energy and that self-fulfilling prophecy inside of yourself, which then is going to naturally start to manifest more opportunities for you to step into that energy of abundance and really magnetize more wealth into your life. And ultimately, this comes down to like you treating yourself as your greatest asset. You are your greatest asset. You are the best possible thing that you could invest in because you are always going to get an incredible return on it. You are going to get such a fucking badass return on yourself when you choose to treat yourself like your greatest asset. So honor what you want, honor your boundaries, honor the ways that you can show up fully for yourself and what it is that you want most out of this life, because that is going to show you value to yourself and elevate, upgrade your wealth frequency. Do the things that are going to expand you. Take actions on the things that you've always wanted to do but have held yourself back from doing in some sort of way. This is how you upgrade your wealth frequency. And just like I said, this is something that I continually do in my life. And some of the ways that I do this is like, I choose to live in really bougie apartments. I choose to live in abundant spaces because that makes me feel so fucking abundant. That's me showing myself value to myself. I value myself and my energy so much that I choose to be in a bougie, abundant apartment because I know that that's only going to continue to feed back into my energy, how I feel on a day-to-day basis, and the level of value that I have for myself, which then will continue to up-level my wealth frequency, which then will attract and manifest more money into my life. As well as buying clothes for myself that make me feel and will allow me to embody the next level version of myself. So back prior to doing any of this work, my number one priority was always like, how can I find the cheapest thing, whatever it is, like, doesn't matter what it is, just need it to be cheap. Now, I intentionally go and look for the things that make me feel expansive, make me feel like the highest and greatest version of myself. And when I see that the price tag is so much greater than anything that I would have spent money on in the past, I'm so fucking excited about it because I get to spend that money on myself because I fucking value myself. I value my energy. I value the way that I feel on a daily basis. I value the highest and greatest version of myself. So therefore, I'm excited to spend money on that thing. And through that, again, money circulates in our life because money is energy and it wants to move through us. That allows me to get into the energy and frequency of that higher version of myself and magnetize more money into my life because of it. And the last way that I do this, and this is my number one recommendation to everybody who wants to actually upgrade their wealth frequency in such a powerful and short amount of time, is investing in mentorship. Learning from the people who have what you want. Learning from the people who have the level of wealth that you desire to have. Because getting in their energy impacts your energy. Because anytime we are in the energy of other people, we are picking up on their energy. And when you are learning from somebody who has what you want, you are taking your wealth frequency and where you are at energetically right now and up-leveling that to new, greater, more abundant, incredible heights inside of yourself that potentially would be so much more challenging to get to on your own. And if you listen to the podcast, you've heard me talk about this so many times because I can attribute so much of my success and so much of my wealth to the fact that I continually invest in mentorship. I continually invest in the people who have the life that I want and learn from them and be in their energy and their wealth frequency because that ups mine. And this is one of the most incredible benefits that you can get out of being in the Abundant AF Babe Academy. Not only will we heal your relationship with money and heal the relationship with yourself that has been holding you back from fully valuing yourself and therefore not valuing the things that you actually want in your life and lowering your wealth frequency, but also healing all of that so that you can step into that highest, greatest version of yourself and also be in my energy because my energy is continually up leveling. Oh my God, I've had so many quantum leaps in my life as of recent, but like that is the energy that you get when you're in my energy. You get those quantum leaps. You get those wealth upgrades. You get all of these new codes that I have unlocked inside of myself, because you are stepping into my energy, you are stepping into my program, you're stepping into a container where that can actually start to happen. So if you are interested in joining the Abundant AF Babe Academy, if you have been on the fence about the Abundant AF Babe Academy for quite some time, please take this as your sign that you no longer have to settle. You no longer have to put yourself in a position that you're not valuing yourself by not doing it, and to finally show yourself that appreciation, that love, that value that you have for yourself by choosing to come on board and become a part of the Abundant AF Babe Academy. So the link to join is going to be down below in the show notes. Please, if you have any questions, send them to me over on Instagram. I am there to answer any and all questions that you have about the Abundant AF Babe Academy. But if the podcast, these conversations about money, these conversations about wealth are something that resonate with you, the Abundant AF Babe Academy is going to change your fucking life. This is just the free content. Can you imagine what is happening when you create that value exchange by investing in yourself and showing yourself that you are worthy of what it is that you want in your life? So fucking powerful. So fucking powerful. And like I've said, I've seen that time and time again in my life. So apply to the Abundant AF Babe Academy. That's all I got for you on wealth frequency for today. So I will chat with you on the next episode, and I'm sending you all of my love. Oh my gosh. Thank you for listening to today's episode. I'm so grateful to have these no bullshit talks with you. If you enjoyed today's episode or the podcast as a whole, please spread the love by leaving me a review on iTunes or sharing the podcast with others. This is how I will be able to spread more of these good vibes and be able to make more of an impact on the lives of others. And if you're not already part of all of the goodness and communities that I have to offer, check out the show notes. I have links to the different ways that I can support you on your manifestation journey and help you live a life full of more money, fulfillment, and freedom. But that is all for now. So big love and hugs, and I will chat with you soon, babe.